I always do that. What's happening? It's been a little while. I mean, it's only been a few months. It's been a few more months than I wanted it to be. But the last time you'd have seen me is when we did roof. What do you all think of the roof? I know some of you follow me on Instagram and I've had messages saying it's like mint and that, and do you know what, you're right, it is. It's fantastic. But we installed something yesterday and well, I didn't really film it because it was just pure wiring. We literally plugged one thing in, cut the fascia, and we just sort of mounted it. But it was quite a busy day. It was just one of them that we were just chilling. Obviously, car was booked in. It was actually Tom's birthday 2 days before, and it was his mum's birthday. So happy birthday, Claire. Happy birthday, Tom. Hope you both enjoyed your days and your presents that you got. So what did we install? We put in a Haldex controller. It sort of came about because I wanted a HPA, and I messaged my friend Dan. You'll all know Dan. I try and buy pretty much most of the stuff in his car. It's beyond a joke at this point. Mine is literally just a parts car for his. And because he had HPA, he's going turbo, so he's bought a lot of the ECU Master stuff. And if you're not familiar with ECU Master, obviously standalone management, but they also do a Haldex one, which is very spicy. So he obviously told me, I don't have it, I sold it ages ago, but there is one you can buy from a company in Germany called Turbo Impression. If I'm not mistaken, they have a Mark II R30 turbo, so a cross between 2.8 and 3.2, which is my shitty engine. Forged, and I'm not mistaken about what the make of the car is. It's a lovely 5-door Mark II. Well, the thing that I'm not sure on is if, I'm sure it's one of the fastest. It runs about 8.8 seconds at Santa Pod. I've never been Santa Pod, but I know that's fast. And he makes one, and cleverly enough, it runs off boost pressure. Obviously my car's NA, but you don't have to have it. It's an option. So you have two modes. You have race and street. So easy to wire in. You get two buttons, a toggle, and I didn't like the toggle that he provided, so sorry Marcus, but the rest of it was lovely. Comes with a little screen. It's not as pretty as the HPA one, but the HPA ones have a tendency to basically explode, so not really what I want in my sandwiches. What are you doing? You've got right way. And so the HPA one is obviously wireless if you're not familiar. This one's hardwired in. And in my opinion, I've got to say, I think it's better. I've not driven a HPA one, so it's personal opinion at this point. But I'm sure, given the, I'm sure one of my friends will let me have a go in theirs, take me out in theirs. So the benefit of this one is, as you basically build boost, it has the option to sort of ramp up the percentage split to match the boost pressure. Obviously, when you're making maximum like boost, this is in bar. Obviously, majority of us over here use PSI, but nevertheless, obviously you're going to want more traction, so you're going to want your other two wheels driven. So that's basically how it works. You get two modes. It's obviously slightly cheaper than a HPA. I can't really remember what it was because I didn't just buy that off Marcus. I bought something else as well for a later video, I'll say. God, this car's bumpy. Very countryside-y, so I have the benefit of a few nice roads near me. Not a lot though. Not very warm. I've never driven this road downhill. When you're coming from the way that I come to work, it's uphill. I've only driven it in the fog. Just by the way I'm driving, that it's a mix between the car being slow and a very, very bumpy road. One thing that amazes me when you I'm going to put this in inverted commas, but when you build like a track car, it genuinely surprises me how awful they are on a road. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll leave a link to Turbo Impression in the description. I'm so impressed with the Haldex control on it, honestly. We took it out, and obviously the tyres were cold, but I didn't properly launch it with the launch control that Nicky mapped in. I just sort of booted it from a standstill and all four wheels span. Yeah. It's one of them. I couldn't really do it today. I tried to do it, but it felt like it were going to go when I first booted it. I'll catch you all in the next one. I've really enjoyed driving this for a change. I'll see you in a bit. Should probably try signing videos off without some sort of dog bothering smile, but anyway.